In this video, we are learning about how to balance redox reactions. Here we have the problem, the reaction in acidic solution. Step 1, we write this reaction into two parts. First, ClO3 minus to be Cl minus, SO2 to be SO4 2 minus. We do the first. Here on the left hand side you have 3 oxygen. To balance, for the right hand side you add 3 H2O. Then you need to add hydrogen on the left hand side plus 6H plus. After that we balance the charge. On the left you have -1 plus 6. So the total is plus 5 on the left. On the right you have the charge only -1. So to make the charge the same, the left hand side you need to add with 6 E minus. So the charge right now become -1 and -1. For SO2 minus, for SO2 to be SO4 2 minus, the number of oxygen on the left only 2, on the right there are 4. So we need to add on the left hand side 2 H2O, and then on the right hand side right now we have 4H plus 4H plus. After that we balance the charge. Left hand side there is no charge. Right hand side -2 plus 4. So plus 2. Total here plus 2. Then we need to add 2 E minus. After that we add these two parts. Here you have 6 electrons, here you have only 2. Then we multiply this by 3. So we cancel out the electron. Then we write on the left hand side we have ClO3 minus plus 6H plus 3SO2 plus 6H2O. On the right hand side you have Cl minus plus 3H2O plus 3SO4 2 minus plus 12H plus. After that we still have the same species here. H plus 6 on the left, 12 on the right. So we cancel. Here you have 6 H plus. And then you have H2O 3. Here you have 6. So this is all used up. Here only 3. After that we rewrite. So the equation is ClO3 minus plus 3SO2 plus 3H2O to be Cl minus plus 3SO4 2 minus plus 6H plus. We check once again. The number of O is 3 on the left plus 3 times 2, 6 plus 3 times 1, 3 equals on the right hand side we have oxygen 3 times 4, 12 plus, okay, 12. Yeah, so already balance the number of oxygen, and the charge is -1 here, minus 2 times 3, 6 plus, so this is neutral. So the charge is -1 and -1. Yeah, so finish. Number 2, once again, step 1, separate this one equation into two parts. H2S to be S, and then HNO3 to be NO. We ignore H2O because in the process we'll use H2O. Here there is no oxygen, so we don't need to add H2O. We just add H plus here, 2H plus. Yeah, and then we need to add on the left hand side there is no charge. On the right hand side 2 plus, then we need to add 2E minus to become neutral. For this second part, HNO3, there are 3 oxygen. In here you have only 1. So you need to add on the right hand side, you need to add 2 H2O because we need 2 oxygen. After that, the hydrogen on the right 4, on the left only 1. So we need to add 3 H plus. Then the charge only from here plus 3 here, no charge. On the right hand side no charge. So on the left we need to add 3 E minus. So become neutral. Yeah. And then we need to add these two equations into one by balancing the number of electron here 2, then all the equation multiply by 3 here, multiply by 2, 3 here, then cancel out the electron, 6 and 6, and then we write on the left hand side you have 3H2S plus 2HNO3 already, and then on the right you have 3S, here you have H plus, yeah, 6H plus. On the right you have 6H plus 2NO plus 4 here, H2O, and then here the same, then cancel out. Okay, so we rewrite 3H2S plus 2HNO3 to be 3S plus 2NO plus 4H2O. The number of oxygen is 2 times 3, 6. And then here on the right hand side, 2 times 1, 2 plus 4 times 1, 4. So the number of atoms already balanced. We just check the number of atoms by checking the number of oxygen. That's enough. Then the charge, there is no charge on the left, neutral, on the right, neutral. So this is finished. Number 3, we separate into two parts. First part is MnO4 minus to be Mn2 plus. The second part is H2S to be S8. We do the first one, MnO4 minus. Here you have 4 oxygen. Then we need to add 4 H2O on the opposite side. Then here we have 8 H hydrogen. Then we need to add here 8 H plus. After that, we balance the charge. On the left, we have the charge -1 and 8 times +1. So the total is -1 plus 8. So the total is +7. Here we have +2. So we need to add +5 E minus. So become +2, the same, the charge. For the second one, the second part, before we add H, we need to balance the number of S. Why? Because S here occur the change in oxidation state from -2, this is the oxidation state, to B, in here is free element, that is 0. Yeah, so you need to balance the number of S firstly. So here times 8, then the number of hydrogen on the left become 16. So here you need to add 16 H plus. After that, we balance the charge. On the left, there is no charge. On the right, you have 16 H plus. So you need to add on the right plus 16 E minus, become neutral. After that, we add these two parts into one equation by balancing the number of electron. The first we have 5 electron. Then we have 16. So multiply the first part times 16. That's the fastest way. Here times 5. So the number of electron, 5 times 16. Here 16 times 5. Cancel out all. Then we add these two equations into one, left and left, right and right. On the left, you have 16 MnO4 minus plus 16 times 8, 128 H plus plus the second part 8 H2S to be the first part 16 Mn2 plus 16 times 4, 64 H2O plus the second part 5S8 plus 16 times 5, 80 ya, 80 H plus. Here we have 128 H plus on the left and then 80 on the right. Then we cancel out here, use up all. Here the rest is 48 H plus. Okay, then we check the number of oxygen. The number of oxygen on the left, 16 times 4. That's all on the left, equals. On the right, you have 64 times 1. Here, yeah, only 1 times 1. So 64 equals 64. Already balanced. The charge. The charge is 16 minus. Here you have plus 48 equals 16 times 2. That's all. 32, yeah. 32 minus plus. Yeah. Plus 32. So finish. What if the condition of the reaction is basic condition? The way is the same, but we add some step after we finish balancing the equation. In basic condition, the same. First, we separate into two parts, NH3 to B, N2, and H2, H4. Then the number of N here 2, so we need to multiply this by 2. The number of H is 6, here 4. So we need to add 2H plus and then 2E minus. ClO minus to be Cl minus. So we need to add H2O, only one O, and then plus 2H plus. The electron is 2 electron. So the number of electron is the same, cancel out. The number of H plus the same, cancel out. So what do we have is 2NH3 plus ClO minus 2B and 2H4 plus Cl minus plus H2O. The number of O is 2 on both sides, and then the charge is minus 1. The number of H is 6. Here the number of H is 4 plus 2. The number of Cl1, 1. Okay, so finish. Number 5, Au to B, Au Cn times 2 minus. Here you need Cn minus because you have Cn here. So plus Cn minus. And then the charge. The charge is minus 1, minus 1. You Cn here 2. So here times 2. So the charge is minus 2. Here minus 1. So you need to add 1 electron in here. And then O2 to B, H2, O2. The number of O2, and you need to add here 2H plus 2E minus. Electron here 1 times 2. And we add. Then we cancel out the number of electron 2 and 2. And we rewrite 2 AU plus 2 times 2, 4. 4Cn minus plus O2 plus 2H plus to form 2AuCN2 minus plus H2O2. After that, here we have 2H plus. Because this is in basic condition, then the next step, the addition step, after we balance by the method the same as in acidic condition, then we add, after this finish in acidic condition, then we add, because we have 2H plus, then we add on both sides the number of OH minus the same as the number of H plus. So 2 OH minus, here you have plus 2 OH minus. Then after that, the 2H plus and the 2 OH minus become 2H2O. Okay, and then after that we write 2AU plus 4Cn minus plus O2 plus 2H2O to be 2AuCN times 2 minus plus H2O2 plus 2OH minus. The number of oxygen on the left, 2 plus 2 times 1, 2 equals, here you have 2 and 2 times 1. 2 plus 2, so the same. The charge is 4 times minus 1 minus 4. Here you have 2 times minus 1 minus 2 plus 2 times minus 1 minus 2. So finish. The last, separate into two parts. Br minus to be BrO3 minus, and then you need to add 3 here, 3 oxygen, you need here 3 H2O, then you have 6 H plus in here. The charge is minus 1 in here on the left, minus 1 on the right hand side. You have minus 1 and plus 6, so plus 5. Total plus 5. Or you need minus 1, so you need here plus 6E minus, so this one become neutral. Then the second part, MnO4 minus to be MnO2. For oxygen to oxygen, so you need to add 2 H2O, 4 H plus here. On the right hand side there is no charge. Here you have minus 1 and 4 times plus 1, so plus 3 total. So you need to add 3E minus. Then we balance the number of electrons. So here you have 6 electrons. Here you have only 3. So times 2 becomes 6. And cancel out the 6 electron, and then we join the two parts. left hand side you have, this is times 1, yeah, Br minus plus 3H2O, the second part, plus MnO4 minus plus, here times 2, plus 4 times 2, 8H plus 2B on the right hand side, the first part, BrO3 minus plus 6H plus, the second part, plus 2MnO2 plus 4H2O. Then we have the same molecule in here. We have 3 and 4. So this one use up. Here only one left. Then we have H plus 8 and 6. So here use up. Here the rest is 2H plus. Then we rewrite Br minus plus 2MnO4 minus plus 2H plus to form BrO3 minus plus 2MnO2 plus H2O. The number of oxygen is 2 times 4, 2 times 4 equals 3 plus 2 times 2 plus 1. 8 equals 3 plus 4 plus 1. So the same. The charge is minus 1, 2 minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, plus 2 plus. So here is minus 1 on the left. On the right, minus 1. Yeah, finish.